Well, we'll do a very strange Z Cooks because I'm making tandoori chicken, but I'm also making pork chops because tandoori chicken requires you to soak the chicken for like several hours, like 24 hours to 48 hours. And pork chops, I'm just hungry and I want to eat right now. So I'm just bear with, you make them spicy. Low salt, lowish salt diet. Wow, where's my forks? Low-ish, like I can't just stop salt. That's dumb. I'll just put me on suicide watch. But I can certainly cut back. Like if I would normally do kosher salt and a lot more of it, now it's just less. Just be mindful of your salt. Just start reading labels. That's a thing, right? Just gonna give these a spurt of. This is the 4-pepper blend, flat iron Pepperco in IKEA blenders. Now that still has grease in it from yesterday when I made the 3rd pork chop. So that's got to be clean. Now, on to the tandoori paste, light sour cream, and Greek non-fat yogurt, which, if you're part of the Patreon for this channel, you get into. Wow, look at the grease just shooting everywhere. You can only see the grease shooting everywhere when the fucking sun is out. Yeah. Now it's less shooting everywhere. If you're part of the patronage, if you're part of the Z Cooks Patreon, you get into, for $5, into this chat where we just talk about food and post pictures of food all day, which is different than, you know, all the other chats. But here, Rich is like, so buy tandoori paste and light sour cream and marinate it for 48 to 24 hours. Then wipe off the chicken, 40 minutes at 400 degrees, and then baste it 10 minutes more or so. And with the cream sauce, next time, do a light butter melted tandoori paste. Interesting. So he's changing his recipe. But so that's all I was given. There was no other instructions of like ratios. So I'm not doing a 48-hour fucking sit and doing like 2 pieces of chicken. I'm gonna do 8 pieces of chicken and then I'll just fucking eat them. Probably not all at once. But I have no idea how much of each of these. And I'm using the pot, this pot, because it'll fit my fridge. I guess I need a spoon. Tear your heart out with a spoon. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget about those. We're on low here. So we're going to put some tandoori paste. Very red shit. I'm going to put like half this jar. Is that an amount? I don't know. This is an 8-ounce jar, so put 3.5 ounces of tandoori paste. I'm stupid. I should have done the tandoori paste last, simply because now the spoon is ruined. Let's do my stirring spoon. I guess I could just squeeze the light sour cream and Greek non-fat yogurt. This just needs a poking. So that's how much light sour cream I'm going with, I think. There you go. That looks like what the exactly the same amount, 4 ounces of that as well. And now the bulk of the marinade, because you have to marinate the chicken, will be the Greek non-fat yogurt. So let's get that in there. And I don't like yogurt. In fact, let's try some of this. It tastes like a base for like sauce, like actual delicious sauces. I probably actually shouldn't be stirring with a metal spoon in my non-stick. Well, actually, it's not non-stick, but it feels like it's got a coating. So let's swap that out. I'm sure people in the comments are going, Zios, you idiot. Look up a recipe, you idiot. It always starts and ends with idiot. We're going for a pink mist. I may have to add the rest of that yogurt And maybe the whole thing of tandoori. I don't know. This is just what I think I'm gonna need for 8 chicken thighs. Let's put this stuff back in the fridge while we're waiting. My fridge has become a college dorm fridge where it's just drinks. And I bought the Death Wish cold brew. And also, apparently, Slingshot coffee soda. I've never heard of that. I'm not even gonna bother trimming the thighs. Usually I trim the extra skin off, but... All right, I'm gonna trim the extra skin off. Or I'm not if I can't find my good scissors. I don't know why I don't know how my good scissors. I mean, these are kitchen scissors. I've dedicated them. I had 2 hair trimming ones. I don't have to show you the entirety of trimming the skin off. But there's just like, I know. Just think about Cartman's toilet, his poor toilet. That episode was great when he thought he was dead. And they were carrying out the toilet. Oh, it was so full of chicken skin. Oh, God. I've never seen so much chicken skin. All the garbage is going out today. Trimmed, dropped. Yeah, all right. You basically get it. Like this is like 3 inches of extra skin. And then there's some fat that I'd like to keep. Like on this side. Just dropped it in there. Get it up, and just lift and let it pull. Show you where to cut. There we go. And the rest of this is like this. Maybe I could get real anal about and get that off. All right, 2 down, 6 to go. Okay. Let me get to this. Ah, no! This Southwestern Ranch by Marzetti is my favorite, by the way. It's like leaps and bounds better than any other dip. I buy these now because they're expensive. It's like $18, and I don't want to waste any of that. And I can cook the vegetables. Like, if I'm hungry, want a snack, boom, $18 party tray of vegetables. So I'm like, I'm not wasting that money. Eat it. But also want to make a stir fry. Broccoli, carrots, celery, probably not in a stir fry. Take it for egg salad. Crispy. Anyway, I turned off the heat on that. Just gonna let those sit. Got the rest of them in here. We should have enough paste to cover everything. I don't know how often I'm gonna have to stir this in the next 24 to 48 hours. We can go 36. I'll make it 11 o'clock at night tomorrow. That's not what we're doing. But yeah, everything looks covered and sauced. We don't want to have any like exposed chickeny bits. There, get that shit painted on like a spackle. Now, this already had raw chicken on it, so that's fine. Let's cover that with saran wrap. That's not where that lives. I've only been here a year. It's fine. And if you watch my life hacks video, you know that you have to do this. Straight down onto that bitch. Because just putting it over the top or putting a lid on this is there's too much air above it and everything will dry out. So that's 11 a.m. tandoori chicken going in. I don't actually like cauliflower in like a dip. Like no matter what you dip it in, it's got a weird texture. Yeah. I like cauliflower with melted cheese on top. Broccoli's okay dipped. Just okay. Carrots, celery. There's peppers in here. You can't see them because they put them on the top because they're pretty. The peppers. Wegmans does a good job with this shit. Don't drop on the floor, you bastard. Remember to take the tape off. Anyway, that's it for this video. For at least a day, maybe 2 days. I'll come back, we'll see what the weather looks like. It's a beautiful sunny day, not even a cloud in the sky. Welcome to 2 days later. It's officially Thursday. So this guy, Rich, who gave me the initial thing, got back to me with the rest of the instructions in more detail in the Z Cooks Consortium patronage chat. Excuse me, I have a thirst. Just mowed my lawn for like 2 hours, and it was a nightmare because I lowered the mower deck like 1.5 inches because it had it way high, and I just kept stalling it. And the way I usually cut, it puts the clippings back where I'm driving next, and it puts the clippings back where I'm driving next, and it's fine. But now I was cutting like most of the grass blade off, and it was so fucking heavy, it was stalling the motor, the clutch. Anyway, my condolences on Chewbacca. This is the month Chewbacca passed away, which is very sad. Regarding amounts, he said, here's his amounts. 60% yogurt, 40% sour cream. I don't know what size. It's a ratio, so that's a ratio. And then half of that marinade. Half of the jar of the, the tandoori paste. So half the jar is what I used, and I'm probably in that around that ratio. Let marinate for at least 24, but ideally 48 hours. There you go. After marinating, make sure you clean off all marinade. A wet hands and a wipe of the chicken rather than rinsing the chicken makes sense. Give a good dry before baking at 400 degrees. So that means we're going to have to turn on our oven. Now, this oven has the fan for convection bake and all my cast iron in it. And this oven does not have convection bake, and I use it less, so let's use this one. Plus this one has a nice rolling, like actually rolling. Oh, fuck you. Notice my kitchen is a mess. We'll need one of these. Yeah, this is on like a full-on rolling, like actually, how do you do that? That's got ball bearings and grease. I could feel it. How do you make a rolling thing in a 500 degree oven, or an oven that can self-fucking clean, I think? It's madness. So we're gonna get that lower oven. Here's how you operate my pasta if you're paying attention. Here's how we do this. Order of operations. You don't hit on off first. You hit the one you want to control first. Lower, on, 400, start. And it's on bake because you can only put it on bake. So that's it. It's real simple once you figure that out. But if I was doing like on, and then it was putting the top on. I'm like, no, on, lower, no, top, lower. It should be in a horizontal line. You know, pick one, turn it on, type the temperature, hit start, the end. So 400 degrees, good and dry. Save a little bowl of the marinade and then about half a tablespoon more of the tandoori. Baste the chicken about 45 minutes in, bring it and return to the oven. Do not spread it on thick, or it will have soggy and grainy skin. Take it out once, about like 15 minutes depending on your oven. So he's talking about a full hour-long bake at 400 degrees. I feel like that's too long for dark meat chicken, especially at a 400 degree oven. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tone that back. I'll set my alarm for 35 minutes. So we'll get this stuff cleaned off in the sink. We'll get it set for 35 minutes. At 35 minutes, I'll take some of this extra marinade and then just gently get it on there with a little extra kick. And then we do another 10 minutes, 10 to 15, because 45 minutes is usually my chicken pieces, like time, my total time. We'll see. I am definitely doing that though, because this shit's gonna stain everything. Apparently the dull side is the non-stick side. I don't know. I just do what I'm told. We need a clear space. This is my rice from earlier. These are noodles from the Chinese. I had whiskey or something in that. This is a frying pan. We all learning together? Why is this knife out? Oh, fuck. I'm going to be, I probably should have cleaned up a little bit, but I'm just exhausted from tractoring. I was basically tractoring for 2 hours. And the problem is not the tractor is loud or the tractor has a hot motor. The problem is that it has no suspension. And you're going quite quickly over very, very unsmooth terrain. And you're just like this. And if you tense up, like I had to learn to not like grab on, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I had to like just chill, brah. Just chill, brah. Just like let it happen. Let your body get abused entirely, down the corner of that, by the earth. So move this stuff over. I'm not rinsing the chicken. I'm just going to rinse my hand. How are you supposed to dry this? This is like wildly. I feel like I'm going to need to have some external. It smells really good, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I don't think I need to save too much of this stuff. I think this is what he's talking about. Wow, I need to add some warm water to that. That is frigidly cold. You know what? All right, I rinsed it a little bit. I feel like maybe my ratios were off. I've seen him do it. His chicken is fucking red. Jesus Christ. There's just no way to get this shit off without like just rinsing it. My sink is gonna smell like tandoori chicken for weeks. And I would love to shut off my camera now because I don't think you need to see me do this for all 8 of them, but I think you're on for the... Unless I decide to edit this out, which I don't do. I literally just stitch all the parts together in Virtual Dub. I would have to go and find the keyframes, and hopefully I'm not saying anything important. Oh, that's too hot now. We went beyond. See, he's talking about skin, crispy skin, so I can leave the bottom a little bit moist. And I'm just gonna dab that down with a towel. And we'll certainly have plenty of it to brush on top. I feel like I don't even need to take it off the bottom. Actually, I kind of feel like this whole step is bunk. You know what? I'm gonna do 3 pieces. There's 5 pieces that I've rinsed off and will dry. These 3 pieces, I'm just going to get off the excess with my hand and chuck them in here. Because if I can make a recipe better by being lazy, you bet your fucking sweet ass I'm gonna do that. Like there's just, it's like a lot. There's a lot on here, and I could see why you don't want to have all of that. I feel like once you wiped it off, and plus, I'm not like obsessed with I need crispy chicken skin. I'm okay if the chicken skin is like, as long as it's not chewy. Oh Lord. My hands, I'm gonna go to blow my nose in a week, and it's gonna be like, you taste like Indian food. Oh Lord. Everything is now tandoori pink. Which, by the way, tandoori pink is an amazing color for a car, it sounds like. And to dry it off, we need paper towels. This is another reason to do more than just like the, oh, I'm a single person, I can make tandoori with 2. Fuck you, make it with 8. Because you could do literally experiment. 2 pieces you don't pat dry, 2 pieces you absolutely pat dry or you pre-bake. And then, you know, 3 pieces that I'm not even gonna dry them all. Like I'm not drying the bottoms. That's not gonna affect it. Here's our skin. Get them separated out now. And here's this, we can throw away that. And those are our 3 wet boys. Not pet boys, wet boys. So these. Just get this shit lined up. All right. I think we'll be able to tell which ones are the, I didn't, you know, obsessively wipe and pat them down. And now this, we need to scrape together. There's actually not that much in here. I thought there was gonna be a ton more. This we're gonna have to add more tandoori to. Is that a piece of like, oh, it's just non-mixed, what's it called? So we need to make this more red. What is our temperature at? 190. So we're not ready with that. We can let that sit there. Let's mix some more of this shit in here. But that means I gotta get a spoon dirty. Food is all about making shit dirty. Boop. I feel like putting that in my actual mouth would be a bad idea. Alright. Now I'm just gonna mix it with this like left side of this to see if I can get that color that I'm looking for. Yeah, I feel like I would need to add so much more to get it like bright red. Like I barely even mixed it with like a third of this. All right, I'm gonna leave this side. If I could just brush this bit on and leave that alone, that'll dilute it too much. I don't think I could have a problem leaving that out now. That'll be preheated in a bit. It is yogurt. Yogurt. All right, I'll come back. You don't have to see me putting that in, correct? Good, you all understand when the thing goes beep beep, put it in and set a timer for 35 minutes? Great, be right back. Oh.
Your chicken timer is done.
Echo, stop. All right, my chicken timer's done. I know that because she said it. So now we're just gonna brush on the extra goop. I love that. That's what, dude. I own one of these. I'm gonna use it. I only need one of these. I'm taking the whole thing out. Let's see if I am capable of doing this without destroying the entire world. Ooh, this is 35 minutes in the oven. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we go. I'm gonna brush it onto the ones that we dried. Like a Finny said. Skin is definitely crispy on there though. Give that a little bit more. Keeping that crispy skin. And because I have so much of it, let's glob it onto the ones we didn't wipe off. These three bad boys. Which also look like the skin has gotten much crispier, so I think taking, like actually obsessively cleaning them off, probably not necessary. Okay. I should be able to, beautiful. Give it another 10 minutes. Echo, 10 minutes. Chicken delicious timer.
Chicken delicious timer. 10 minutes. 5 minutes.
Fuck yeah. All right, see you in 10 minutes. All right, we're done. I'm on a bit of a schedule now. Movie night starts in 11 minutes and I'm just like, oh, I'm tired. Off. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a color to it now. Look at that. I'm not gonna get too close. Oh my God, my eyes are burning. I should have probably prepared better than I am. So these are the three that we left coated. We didn't actually like wipe them off or dry them. Think they're fine. So that just skips a step. You pull them out of the marinade, shake them off, put them in the tray, or don't even shake them off, fucking put them in the tray. These came out fucking fantastic looking. Let's probe one because we are professional adults and we want to make sure we're not going to die of chicken disease. 141, 164, 174, 181, 188, 174, 175, 170, 182, 182. Yeah, thank God I put them on lower. 187. Right, it's the thickest one. I'm hitting the bone. Yeah, 189. Dark meat chicken is done at like 165 to 170. So definitely not 40 minutes and then another 15. That's insane in a 400-degree oven. 35 and 10 is pretty good. I would even maybe stretch it to 30 and 10 and then check it. Because I don't want you to go to the hospital, but I don't want you to have dry chicken. Hospital, dry chicken. Which one's worse? The dry chicken is worse. Because hospitals, at least, it's fun. So yeah. I want to get a spatula out. I love how tinfoil is, just you could pick it up. Like, look at that. I can't try these on camera because I'll burn my mouth. But I mean, fuck. Because I have to be down in the basement now. What did I do with this? I'm not sure. I don't know if I could trust that. I don't remember if I touched raw chicken with it. Let's at least disinseminating one. Decimate. And then I gotta go turn my projection screen on. Or my projector on the screen itself doesn't have an on-off. Oh yeah, you're looking nice and gooey. Though I cut butter with this, that's the best reason to reuse a knife. Oh yeah. Well, she's perfectly cooked. Not lose that skin. I would normally just pick this up and eat it like a man, but that has all the flavor. Okay. Still a little warm. That is tandoori chicken. All right, Zeus approves. I'm glad I got to eat that without burning my mouth on camera with you. But now I'm gonna put it in my rice. Which I got from a Spanish place earlier today. And dinner, I'll lose the skin, is served. See you all in the next Z Cooks.